was their final straw. And I'm talking about, I saw some fans yesterday that were like, I watched her play in high school, and I cannot stomach this any longer. And they understand why she crashed out, but they don't want to watch her crash out. And look, it's understandable. I get that. I do get it. So Caitlin Clark fans have started attacking those fans? I mean, what are you doing?
Chaos. That's the only word for what hit the sports world tonight. The scoreboard told one story. A record-breaking 45 points, 10 assists, the first stat line like it in league history. But the real story was happening far from the cameras, behind closed doors, where things were falling apart fast. For weeks, this league sold itself as ready for the spotlight. Tonight, that story fell apart. Because here's the hard truth. You can build a billion-dollar business around one superstar, but if you don't protect her, everything you built comes crashing down. Minutes after the final buzzer, insiders started talking. And what they said sent shockwaves through every boardroom watching. Sponsors were stunned. Executives scrambled, because this wasn't just poor planning anymore. The league had failed to protect the very player keeping their business alive. To understand why things are falling apart, you have to look at what's been happening on the court for months. The way this superstar has been officiated has been a quiet scandal. This wasn't tough defense. This was targeted, hard fouls, shvees nobody called, hits designed to wear her down physically and mentally, and the referees kept looking the other way.
NBA, spurred by a recent play involving Indiana Fever star guard and Alyssa Thomas. Quote, ultimately, the issues around Caitlin Clark are largely about, not largely about officiating. And that particular incident is not about whether a foul should have been called at the time of the game or whether that was ultimately a flagrant on review. Well, the fact that is not caught and handled in real time, or at least looked at and then handled in real time, that's a failure. That is a failure. Let's not get confused. Silver made the remarks during an on-stage conversation with Andrew Ross Sorkin at the Game Plan Summit by CNBC in the boardroom. Quote, and I have come to know Caitlin really well, Silver said. She's an incredible player and an incredible person. I will give him credit for one thing. He has praised her many times. Kathy Engelbert, not much of anything. Not much of anything.
Even in the middle of that 45-point night, the bad calls hit a new low. Referees just stood there letting defenders get physical way past the line, trying to knock her off rhythm. And every fan watching at home saw it clearly. The league left its own MVP out there alone. No calls, no protection, just letting a generational talent take hit after hit on live TV. And in doing that, they showed their hand. It proved something ugly. They'd rather watch their biggest star get worn down than admit the old system can't keep up anymore. But the real gut punch didn't come from the court. It came from the top. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver had to step out and address it directly, and what he said caught front offices completely off guard. Silver, who's been watching this player's global impact grow, admitted flat out that she's been turned into something bigger than basketball, a political flashpoint, dragged into debates that have nothing to do with the game itself.
Because she's fed up with the product and how Caitlin Clark's been treated. Well, she dropped this out here today. I'm one of the fans who flew to Indiana with my family and attended the All-Star game. I bought multiple jerseys, traveled to watch the Fever on the road. I spent thousands supporting this team because I genuinely believed in what they were building. Never in a million years did I think I'd go from being one of the organization's biggest supporters to being this deeply disappointed in the way it's being run. From my perspective, the coaching staff and front office have stripped away everything that made Caitlin Clark and this Fever team must-watch basketball, turning what should have been the most exciting era in franchise history.
Feel that for a second when the most powerful man in basketball stands up and admits the situation is unfair. Admits it's turned political. That's huge. That's the boss basically saying his own house is on fire. Silver's move wasn't just talk. It was him telling the world out loud that leadership failed on player safety and failed on the officiating. He'd already seen the numbers. He knew fans were fed up, ready to switch off, tired of watching their biggest star get let down over and over. This wasn't criticism. This was Silver cutting the old leadership loose right there in public. And the message to every major brand watching was clear. Right now, this league cannot protect what it built.
Tonight, she played really well tonight when she wasn't dribbling the ball. When she got into her bag, no, we don't need you dribbling the ball. But her and Caitlin combined for 75 points. Insane. Mo Billings, 16 points. Dominique Malonga dominated her all night, except the one play Monique Billings needed to get a stop down the stretch on Dominique Malonga. Your ass got it. Your ass got the one stop you needed, okay? This was a hell of a game, man. Dominique Malonga is going to be a superstar in this league for a time to come. The girl's just 20 years old. She had 28 points, 14 rebounds. Our fam, who's just 19 years old, had 16 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. She hit 4 threes in the third quarter. That young front court is going to be a force to be reckoned with for a long time in this league. The more they just grow and develop. Eventually, the Seattle Storm is going to have the best front court in the WNBA between those two. That's a fact. Flaugier played a good game, 16, 6, and 6. Natisha Heidemann had 16 and 8. Jade Melbourne had 16 and 5. Indiana Fever's defense was horrible. Seattle Storm shot 57% from the floor, 38% from 3. The defense was horrible. But hey, this was an entertaining basketball game. I was thoroughly and highly entertained. I love what I got from Caitlin Clark, man. I thought Caitlin Clark put on an absolute show. This was a masterclass, guys. And if you had any questions about if she's the one, if she's like that, damn it, you shouldn't have questions anymore. Get your glasses up. Celebrate! Caitlin Clark proved why she is the most exciting, the most entertaining.
Right there. That's the exact moment the nightmare every executive feared became real. With the league now looking broken and unsafe, unable to protect its own biggest star, a rival saw the opening and took it. The WPBA, the Women's Premier Basketball Association. Word is spreading fast through sports marketing circles. WPBA officials are quietly putting together a massive offer. Real money, real security, real control, even a stake in the league itself. All to convince her to jump ship completely. Here's the thing about the WPBA. They don't have decades of politics weighing them down. No old system protecting fading stars over new ones. They're building something fresh from the ground up, and they know exactly what that means. Whoever signs this superstar controls where women's basketball is headed next. The money being talked about behind closed doors is massive. Sponsors already furious about how badly this was handled are reportedly ready to follow her wherever she goes. For years, the league thought she needed them. Tonight proved the opposite is true. Without her, the platform means nothing.
Home games on 2024 and 2025. I haven't spent a dime in 2026. Wow. I canceled the apps, except Prime and YouTube TV. I'm so done with these people. And he probably kept those because he was like me and had them anyway. CDS Sports, amen. Exactly true. He said Steve Payna, I was going to drive 4.5 hours to see the Fever and the Dream. I decided against it due to Methany White's system. Carnivore, Evelyn, terrific read. You're so spot on. Well said. It's a no-brainer. They're liars and they're stealing your hard-earned money. You're 100% correct, Evelyn. We canceled our 2-day trip in July. I've been out on this coaching staff and the front office for a while. This person said I left and went to the Fire. By the way, that Portland Fire team, I don't know if anybody remembers that game. They destroyed the Fever. But during the game, in Ben Daniels' watch party chat, I said in the chat, I was like, Jesus, this Portland Fire team is so much fun to watch. I was like, wow, this team's fun to watch. They were playing hard and they were playing fast and The Fever couldn't keep up with them. They got run out of the building.
Now we're watching a system on the edge of total collapse. The league is out of moves. They tried playing down her milestones. They let her get hit and hit again, hoping it would slow her down. They hid behind PR statements hoping it would buy them time. But you can't spin your way out of this one. 45 points, 10 assists, a franchise record, and now a full-blown revolt from sponsors and rivals alike. That's not something a press release can fix. If the league doesn't act now, clean out the bad coaching, fix the officiating, actually protect its players, they're going to lose the biggest star the sport has ever seen. And she won't walk away alone. The money, the brands, the momentum, all of it goes with her.
Team lead, 106. Who got fouled? Monique Billings got fouled. So Monique Billings got fouled. I want to see what they're saying online. I know, like, if you're a Caitlin Clark fan right now, oh, we didn't even mention Caitlin Clark made history, too. Caitlin Clark made history today. Caitlin Clark has made history today, guys. Guys, watch this. Watch this three right here. Hey. This just happened moments ago. This is why I immediately came to...
Johnson pokes it away.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't even think Steph Curry could do that. Oh, my. Off the dribble, fade away three. Look at Caitlin Cook. What is we saying? All right, guys, I got to go back to the game cast. Oh, my God. They didn't let him score 105 to 106. What just happened? Fever defensive team rebound. Dribble the clock out. Dribble the clock out. Fever full timeout. She called a timeout. Okay, she already did that. She already called a timeout. She already did that. All right, going back to Caitlin Clark making history. I believe this might be a timeout. Yeah, Caitlin Clark showed up and showed out today, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. 40 ball. 40 ball, bro. Not tweeting until Caitlin Clark scored 40 with 5 assists. Caitlin Clark now has the most points in a single game by a Fever player with 41. Caitlin Clark made double history. She now has the most points in a game, more than any other Fever ever, including Kelsey Mitchell. The ball all herself. Kelsey Mitchell played good today, too. She did. I ain't gonna hold you. Clutch Clark, look. Watch this, bro. We gotta see it again, bro. Look at this. Oh, my God. 107. It is over, bro. It is over. Stephanie White tried. She tried.
Power just shifted, and nobody in the old system can do a single thing about it. The throne has changed hands, and the people who used to run this game are standing there watching it happen, completely helpless. So let's talk about it. What is your honest gut reaction to everything you just saw tonight? Because this wasn't a normal night in basketball. This was a system cracking open live in front of millions of people. Think about what actually happened here. A record-breaking performance, 45 points, 10 assists. A night that should have been pure celebration turned into the biggest scandal this league has seen in years. And it wasn't because of anything she did wrong. It was because the people running the show couldn't or wouldn't protect their own superstar. Now, ask yourself the real question. Did Adam Silver just blow up the league's credibility for good when he stepped out and admitted the truth? Or is there still some way for the front office to patch this up and save face? Because right now it doesn't look good. When the top executive in the sport publicly says the system failed, that's not a small crack. That's a foundation starting to give way. And here's what makes this even bigger. This isn't just a basketball story anymore. This is a business story. This is a story about power, about leverage, about who really controls the future of the sport. A rival league is already circling. Sponsors are already talking. Money is already moving. And once money starts moving, there's usually no turning back. So here's what we want to know from you. Do you think she stays and fights for a league that just failed to protect her? Or do you think she walks, takes her value with her, and lets the old system pay the price for its own mistakes? Drop your honest opinion in the comments right now. We want to hear it. No filter, no holding back. And if this story genuinely shocked you the way it shocked us, do us a favor. Hit that like button. It actually helps push videos like this out to more people who need to see it. Hit subscribe and make sure notifications are turned on because this story is far from over. There's more coming, and you don't want to miss the next update. Most importantly, share this with someone who actually cares about this sport, a real fan, someone who's been watching, who understands what's at stake here, and who deserves to know the truth about what's happening behind the scenes. Because tonight wasn't just a game. Tonight was the moment everything changed, and we'll be right here bringing you the next update the second it breaks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you very soon.